Uh, So, namaste all. Welcome back to the hypersonic small disturbance equation, right? So, we are deriving this hypersonic small disturbance equation. I acknowledge John D. Anderson's hypersonic and high temperature gas dynamics, right? So, in the initially we had this governing equation, and then we consider a small disturbance equation, right? Then we understand that u dash, v dash, and w dash. Then we introduce the slenderness ratio, right? So then we understand that the order of magnitude method we have, uh, we have made, and then we found that the strength of the disturbance is the order of magnitude m infinity tau, and m infinity tau is in terms of k, that is hypersonic similarity parameter. And after that we have expressed the u dash, right? So so we have expressed uv is equal to v infinity plus u dash, and v is equal to v dash, and w is equal to w dash. And then we have expressed our steady Euler equation, right? So we have done that. So we have expressed the steady Euler equation in terms of dou by dou x of rho into b infinity plus u dash plus dou by dou y of rho u dash plus dou by dou z of rho w dash, that is equal to 0, right? So this equation is a steady Euler equation, right? In terms of the perturbation velocity, right? And similarly, we have made the other equations like, okay. So similarly, we have the x momentum equation, y momentum equation, and z momentum equation, right? So I will write only the x momentum equation here, right? X momentum equation, right? We have x momentum equation. So the x momentum equation in terms of the perturbation velocities, we can write rho into v infinity plus u dash into dou by dou x of v infinity plus u dash plus rho u dash, I mean rho v dash, right? This will become rho v dash right? Here it is rho v dash into dou by dou y of v infinity plus u dash, right? Plus rho w dash into dou by dou z of v infinity plus u dash. That is equal to minus dou p by dou x. Similarly, we have written the y momentum equation, z momentum equation, and then the energy equation finally, right? So that energy equation we have v infinity plus u dash into dou by dou x of p by rho power gamma, right? These we have already derived. I just derived that to show, right? Dou y of p by rho power gamma plus w dash into dou by dou z of p by rho power gamma, that is equal to 0. right? So also we have noted that we have not expressed the pressure term as P infinity plus P dash and rho as rho infinity plus rho dash, right? Then, um, then we have started non-dimensionalizing. I will write only the end equation here, right? It is for our recalling the equation. So the end equation, if we want to make the pressure a non-dimensionalized term, then based on the order of magnitude unity, right? So we can write, say, non-dimensionalizing the pressure. So pressure, say P bar, that is equal to P by gamma m infinity square tau square P infinity. Similarly, the density, that is rho bar, right? So rho bar we have written as rho by rho infinity. And then regarding the velocity, right? So um, so we understand that del u, right? Del u, that is proportional to the order of tau square, right? And del v is proportional to the order of tau, and we understand that tau is always less than 1, and hence major changes in the properties in hypersonic shock layer over a slender bodies take place across the shock than the along the shock, right? So that we had a discussion. So as usual, we have v dash, v dash bar and u dash bar, right? So let us say u dash bar. Here we should say that u dash bar, that is non-dimensionalizing u dash, that is u dash by v infinity into tau square. Similarly, v dash can be written as v dash by v infinity tau, and w dash can be written as w dash by v infinity tau, right? Now, let us define the non-dimensional quantities, right? Say, for example, the x, y, and the z direction. So, let us say the geometric quantity is x bar, that is equal to x by L, y bar, that is equal to y by L into tau, where z bar is equal to z by L into tau. So we have non-dimensionalized everything, right? Now let us apply this in the basic equation we have, right? We have this equation, perturbation equation, the steady equation, right? So let us start applying, right? So we can write that the first equation, dou by dou x of rho bar into, I write this in terms of tau. I recommend you to expand if necessary, into rho infinity v infinity tau square, right? Please note that the same equation I am writing. This equation I am writing, right? Rho infinity v infinity tau square um, plus dou by dou y r rho bar v dash bar. So here it will become x bar, right? Here it will become y bar, and here it will become rho infinity. Here. So finally we can cancel that tau. So here it will become tau plus dou by dou z bar of rho bar w dash bar into rho infinity v infinity tau by tau, that is equal to 0, right? So we need to note one particular point here, right? So 1 by tau square plus u dash bar, right? So rho infinity v infinity square. So let us say we can write rho infinity v infinity square, that can be written as, like, I multiply and divide by gamma p infinity, right? And here rho infinity v infinity square. Then we can write this as gamma p infinity v infinity square by a infinity square. Right? We know this equation, so we can finally write gamma p infinity m infinity square. Right? So let us keep this result here. Right? So once you reduce the equation, finally you will get um, the rho bar into 1 plus u dash bar tau, we become tau square, into dou u dash bar by dou x bar plus rho v dash rho bar v dash bar into dou u dash bar by dou y bar plus rho bar w dash bar into dou u dash bar by dou z bar. That is equal to, so we can write the sixth momentum equation is equal to minus rho p by dou x bar. Right? So then we can write similarly the y momentum equation, right? So we can write the elaborate form, but let us go here with final form. 1 plus u dash bar tau square into dou b dash bar by dou x bar plus rho bar v dash bar and dou v dash bar by dou y bar plus rho bar w dash bar dou e dash bar by dou z bar, that is equal to minus dou p bar by dou y bar. Right? So we can Again, write the z momentum equation. So the z momentum equation can be written as rho bar into 1 plus q dash into tau square into dou w dash by dou x bar plus rho bar w. So let us write rho bar, then v dash bar, then dou w dash bar by dou y bar plus rho bar w dash bar into dou w dash bar by dou z bar, that is equal to minus dou p bar by dou z bar. Right? So the remaining is the the energy equation. So I will write that equation as 1 plus tau square q dash bar into dou by dou x and p bar by rho bar gamma bar plus b dash into dou by dou y of p bar by rho bar gamma bar plus w dash into dou by dou z. Sorry, here it is bar, right? X bar, y bar, and z bar of p bar by rho bar gamma, right? That is equal to 0, right? So we have all these equations, right? So the first one is, the first one is the energy, continuity equation, then x momentum equation, y momentum equation, and z momentum equation, right? So with all these equations, right, here we have information, right? All these equations. So each term of this equation is of order of magnitude unit, right? Except the one which is multiplied by tau square. But when it is multiplied by tau square, we know that it is a slenderness ratio and that becomes very small, right? So therefore, the terms involving tau square can be ignored when compared to the remaining terms, right? So let us say that the terms with the tau square can be ignored, right? Then we can write the new sets of hypersonic small disturbance equation as dou rho by dou x plus dou by dou y bar of rho bar v dash bar plus dou by dou z of rho bar and w dash bar, that is equal to 0. The simplified equation, right? Because we neglect the tau square. Similarly, the x momentum equation can be written as rho bar into dou u dash bar by dou x bar plus rho v dash bar into dou u dash bar by dou y bar plus rho bar w dash bar into dou u dash bar by dou z bar, that is equal to minus dou p bar by dou x bar. Similarly, we can write the y momentum equation as rho bar dou v dash bar by dou x bar plus rho bar v dash bar into dou v dash bar by dou y bar plus rho w dash bar into dou v dash bar by dou z bar, that is equal to minus dou p bar by dou x, or not dou x, dou y. And here the z momentum equation, so we can write it in this way. So w dash bar by dou y bar plus rho bar w dash bar into dou w dash bar by dou z bar, that is equal to minus dou p bar by dou z bar. Again, that final equation, the energy equation, we can write in terms of dou by dou x bar into p bar by rho bar gamma bar plus v dash bar into dou by dou y of p bar by rho bar gamma bar plus w dash bar into dou by dou z of equal p bar by rho bar gamma is equal to 0, right? So we need to note that for non-dimensionalizing, we have considered the equations is of order of magnitude unity, right? And we arrive to this final equation. So when you note all these 5 equations, right? So all these 5 equations are the equations of hypersonic small disturbance equation. Hypersonic small disturbance equation. Right? So hypersonic small disturbance equation. Right? So they are closely approximate for the hypersonic flow over a slender body, right? Because we have considered tau, and they are limited to the slender bodies because they have we have a term like tau square, right? Tau square we have neglected because since it is very small and all those things, right? So again, um, here in all these equations, um, the each term which has a representation of order of magnitude unity, right? So order of magnitude unity, and this holds only for a hypersonic flow. Right? And you should have noted in all these 5 equations, say u dash bar. So u dash bar is only available in the x momentum equation. But in any other point, if you see there is no u dash term, right? So therefore, in the hypersonic small disturbance equation, u dash bar is decoupled from the system, right? So in principle, we can say that all other 4 equations, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 equations. So let us say this equation, and this equation. So we have 4 equations and the 4 unknowns respectively. Say rho bar, p bar, V bar, and the W bar. Right? So W dash bar, whatever it is, right? P dash, rho dash, I mean, whatever you want. So these four equations, the four unknowns, and we have four equations. So we can solve all these, and we can go for the final one, right? U dash can be calculated. The fact that U dash is decoupled um, from the rest of the system is another point where we have discussed change in velocity in the flow direction over the hypersonic cylinder body is much smaller than the change in velocity perpendicular to the flow direction. I hope you remember we are discussing that from the last few equations, right? I mean, last few lectures. So whatever equations we have obtained, there are some limitations, right? Because the limitations which clearly says that one is for a slender body, right? Because we have considered the tau and then we neglected tau square, right? So even whatever the equation we have applied so far is still a non-linear governing equation, right? Even though we consider the u dash, v dash, w dash, that is a small perturbation, it is still non-linear, right? So this is one of the big difference which we can distinct the flow from hypersonic and from the other two subsonic and supersonic flow, right? So the small disturbance equation for subsonic flow and supersonic flow are quite linear and it leads to a straightforward solution, right? For especially the cases of slender bodies and small angle of attack. But it is not true for the hypersonic flow because the hypersonic small disturbances equations are the set of coupled nonlinear partial differential equations for which there is no general analytical solution has been applied, right? So we don't have the solution for that, right? So this is again, we need to say that not only the equation, we already know that the hypersonic flow is inherently nonlinear because of it is it's a constitute of various phenomena. The phenomenon which includes the thin shock layer, entropy layer, high temperature, and so on. Right? Anyway, so this is like the first set of equation where we have arrived to hypersonic small disturbance equation by considering the perturbation terms, right? So I stop at this point, right? Thank you very much.